A day after Raila Odinga came out and said that ODM is not in government, Land CS Alice Wahome has come out to tell him that you are lying and we are not going to allow you to do this because ODM and UDA came together and now they are together. This government is formed by UDA and ODM party. So before we even discuss this further, let's listen to what Alice Wahome is telling Raila Odinga.
Marafiki wetu wale wameungana kuform broad based government. Hata wao, some of them are confused because they have never been in government. This is the first time, and that is because William Ruto has agreed to share government with the opposition. ODM and UDA, now affiliated parties of UDA, wako kwa broad-based government. Now it is not possible for ODM now to say they are not in government. Hiyo haieleweki.
You see, I've told you several times that more from the ODM party, the likes of Edwin Sifuna, will keep on hitting on Ruto and his government. And the reason is this. Because in this 2027 political journey, the ODM are trying to play safe. The ODM want to look like they are with the people. At the same time, they want to get something from Ruto's government. So they are trying to play a GG move, and that is the reason we'll hear Sifuna telling Ruto that your government is doing this, your government is doing that. Then on the other hand, we have Kina Kaluma who are praising Ruto, Kina Robert Alai, MCA who are praising Ruto and all that. This is well planned. This is all in their books. This is all in their political books. Because you see, a lot of things change. With the 2024 Gen Z demonstrations, a lot of things change politically. And now these political class are so afraid. They are still not the way they used to before the June 25th demonstration. They were so arrogant. They were so all over. They thought that they could keep on lying on Kenyans, telling them this, promising them this, and at the end of the day doing nothing, and Kenyans will not get the time and the moment to confront them and all that. But all of a sudden, all this is a change. The conversation online is different. People are calling them out. People are not even afraid to call their numbers and all that. So the reason ODM is doing all this is because of their political survival beyond the 2027 elections. And as I've told you in my previous videos, is this. You see, like, just Oburu Odinga says that people who keep on bashing Ruto should stop because Ruto's government is doing what was elected to do and all that, defending this government. And then later, Raila Odinga comes out and say that, oh, we are not in this government and blah, 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 and all that. All this is planned. All this is planned by the ODM party. You see, ODM party is losing a lot, and Baba making that coalition with Ruto was something that I think injured his political legacy. And Raila was somebody who was so used to be speaking on behalf of people. Remember the scandals back in the days he used to reveal and all that. So all that was washed away by his handshake with Ruto. And this is something that he's trying to rebuild because he knows, Raila perfectly knows that the young people, especially the young people of this country, don't trust him. That's why they're making fun of him, the cartoons, the caricature, nicknaming him and tagging him conman and all that. So Raila Odinga is just trying to at least try to move away from these tags, try to at least ensure that the ODM that people used to back in the days 7 years ago is the ODM that people is the current ODM, but that is all gone. That is all gone. It's just that they're trying so hard to play safe and all that. For Alice Wahome to come out and say this word, she's not coming out from nowhere. No. She's not coming out from nowhere. Even the people from the government side, those who are from Ruto's side, the people from Ruto's side, they're not happy. That's why they used Alice Wahome to send the message back to Raila to tell him, no, we are not happy with what you're saying. We're not happy with what you people are doing. We're not happy with all this. Stop it, because we are together in this. We are together in this mess. If it is about the mess of the government, we are together in this. Stop trying to look as if you are saint and all that. So this is just Alice Wahome is just a messenger who was sent out to tell of ODM about their moves, their sinister and theatrics. But also this Ruto Raila marriage to me is just as fake as it is. And I'm in a, you see, there is one thing that Ruto also is so afraid of Rigathi Gachagua coalition. Rigathi Gachagua coalition. This is something that William Ruto is really afraid of. He knows that if it happens that before the 2027 elections, Raila Odinga sit down with Rigathi Gachagua and agree to be together to form a coalition, then it is totally over. It will be over for him even before the election day. So, and this is something that also William Ruto will try as much as possible to prevent it from happening. He will never want to see a moment of Raila Rigathi Gachagua coalition. So far, Ruto has lost so many votes, and this is something that is eating him up, and he would not wish to see this happening more, because as we speak right now, the central region is out, the youths are out, and now we have the western region, and that is the reason they are trying to control Natembeya. You see now today is amefika mahakamani over 2.1 billion charges of corruption and all that. So all these allegations is just Ruto trying to control things. He knows that with the Mount Kenya out, with the youth out, you don't want to dare lose the western region totally. That's why he's trying to sell fear to the likes of George Natembeya, because all these things, all I'm seeing is this might end up in the impeachment of George Natembeya. So he's just trying to tell them that, no, if you dare me further, I'm going to get you guys out. So William Ruto is just trying to at least ensure that he keeps on getting, he is not losing more, because what he has lost so far is so big, and that he is afraid that he doesn't want to lose more, because when he talks about the western region, we're talking about it depends. Is now depending on the support of Musalia Mudavadi and Moses Wetangula, who in my books they are so done, because the youths are coming out, and the youths want people who defend them, not people who just are there to protect their interest and all that. So for Ruto, I think he's just trying to ensure that he's not losing more, and it is not going to give him a biggest embarrassment of his life. You see, Ruto is somebody who is not so used to losing and all that. That's why you can hear Akina Asudi making reckless statements here and there, because they are so afraid of losing. They are already lost, according to my books. They have already lost, and so they are just trying to do everything to prevent this further embarrassment. So for Alice Wahome to come out and hit on ODM, this is a message from Ruto to ODM party, telling them that stop, we are together, and you are not going anywhere. If it is about Kenyans calling out on government, then you are part of this tree, and that we are together. So this marriage of convenience might end even before the 2027 elections, but I will not be surprised if I see that Raila and Rigathi Gachagua come together and form a team. Remember also, ODM is an opportunist party. They also see the future, predict the future, and know that we might take our legs in this direction. So also they're not just sitting there because they know that the ground the ground has shifted from Ruto, and also they want to be part. They want to be part of the next government. So all these moves that they are playing is just they're trying to play safe to ensure that in the coming government they're still getting something from the next government. So that is it from me for now. Thanks for watching. This is Sophia Live.